What's up YouTube, dgwhip back again with an exciting new video. Today I am unveiling my new 300ZX 1988. It is a non-turbo unfortunately, but it's still a badass car. It's 5-speed, it has a digital dash, which I absolutely love. It looks so freaking cool. I mean, rappers are still bragging about digital dashes, and we got one in 88. I'm gonna be showing you me going through the process of flipping this car, how much I bought it for and how much I sold it for, and what I need to do to fix it. There's some gunshots going on apparently. And I want to show you how I flip cars in general. So this car, I only spent $750 on. Yes, $750 for a 300ZX. It is not currently running at this moment, but I think we might actually be able to get this started up. When I bought it, the owner said it ran a few months ago, but now it's not running for some reason. And the first thing I thought, well, the battery probably died from sitting. And then he changed fuel lines because it had a bad fuel leak, and I can see all the new fuel lines. And I'm thinking when he did that, he drained all the gas out. So we actually cranked it over, it still wasn't starting. I put starting fluid in it, it started. So it's just not getting fuel. That sounds pretty simple enough to fix, so I'm pretty confident we can get this running. Now, one issue it does have, it's cold and rainy, but there are no axles. No axles. Yeah, so cars aren't going anywhere right now, but we have some axles on the way, and they should be here around New Year's time. Hopefully we can get this car started and then we can drive it once we put the axles in. This is a Target top, so you can take the top off. I tested it out. It's actually pretty cool. It looks really badass. The body could use some work, but it's not a lot of dents. It just needs paint, honestly. And these headlights work. But you know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and try to get this fired up. As you can see, there's no battery in it, so we're gonna go ahead and put a battery in it right now. Now we're gonna go ahead and put some gas in it, make sure that there is gas in the car. How the fuck does this come off? Whoa. Never had a fuel cap do that to me. That was a little odd. It released a bunch of pressure. Okay, so I got it to start for a second, then it died, which is actually good because I think I know what's going on. So let's try to start again. Yeah, let's try one more time. So we got the start, which is good. It's not staying running, keeps dying. So we either have low fuel pressure or we have a major vacuum leak. Now the security light keeps blinking for some reason, but it's not stopping the car from running. The wipers work? The wipers do not, oh, the wipers work, cool. So we got that security light issue. I'm gonna have to look into that. I think there's a fuse I have to pull or reset something. That's gonna drain the battery over time. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. And I'm not figuring out how to turn it off right away, so I'm gonna just disconnect the battery until I figure it out. Because there's some vacuum hoses not connected, it just cannot stay running that way, which makes sense for what it's doing. We just need to get those hoses connected, and I think we should be good to go and have a running car. So I had my buddy Aaron come off camera to run a few tests. We increased the fuel pressure by pinching the return line, and the car was able to run actually pretty decently. We probably just forced it to run rich though. He suspects low fuel pressure. I bought some line from AutoZone. You can see the PCV valve here is disconnected entirely. They're trying to plug it off with this zip tie and this piece of latex glove, whatever the fuck this is. And then we have two missing vacuum lines on the intake. I believe this is supposed to go right here to the valve cover, and then this is supposed to go right here. On this light, the polarity is like reversed, so whenever this one works perfectly fine, but this one goes up instead of down when it's supposed to go down. So I gotta figure that out, reverse the polarity or something. And we're gonna need to either look at the fuel pressure regulator, or we're gonna need to look at the fuel pump. It's either one of those, and I want to try diagnose and get it correct the first time. So okay, so this is really ratchet looking, and I know you're gonna roast me in the comments, go ahead, but I had to just do what I could do to makeshift the fits, because this is like different size than this and shit, and you really need like the actual hoses in order for this to fit properly. And like the fitment is just so whack. I know this looks stupid. This is just temporary. I just want to see what the car is gonna do once I try to start it with everything connected properly. So let's go ahead and hook up the battery back up, and let's see if it'll actually stay running. Okay, that was interesting. So yeah, still seemed like low fuel pressure for sure. So we're gonna have to figure that out. It's probably fuel pump or the regulator. I suspect the fuel pump more than anything, but okay, so there's a few tests that I did. I went ahead and undid the return line and some fuel came out, and also I'm going to undo the vacuum line to the fuel pressure regulator. And if the car runs better after this, that means our fuel pressure regulator is fine, and that most likely means it's our fuel pump. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a start with the vacuum line disconnected. My battery is dying. All right guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I have to wait on parts, a fuel pump and some axles in order to get the Z running and on the road and driving, and hopefully that's it. I'm assuming there's gonna be 1 or 2 more problems I don't know about. I'm not gonna know until I start driving it. There's no coolant in it, so I need to put coolant in it and see if it's gonna overheat. But we definitely are off to a good start getting this Z to run for a good 30 to 45 seconds on its own. We just have low fuel pressure, and a fuel pump is definitely going to fix the issue, I'm almost certain. But yeah, like and subscribe if you're excited for this project, flip and build. I definitely cannot wait to drive this car. I'm super excited. Yeah, other than that guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.